amphib built for future amphibious warfare, USS Tripoli. The Navy's second next-generation America-class amphibious assault ship has specific built-in modifications designed to accommodate the emerging Marine Corps variant of the Joint Strike Fighter, the F-35B. The Navy's second next-generation America-class amphibious assault ship, the future USS Tripoli, has now launched into the water from the dry dock to float for the first time, service leaders said. The Tripoli, now called LHA-7, is a follow-on ship to the USS America, the first in a fleet of planned new America-class amphibs engineered to address the future of amphibious warfare and the fast-changing threat landscape. The America-class amphibs are designed with specific built-in modifications designed to accommodate the Marine Corps variant of the Joint Strike Fighter, the F-35B. We've made tremendous progress on Tripoli over this past month, completing 2 major production milestones, said Captain Scott Searles, Amphibious Warfare Deputy Program Manager, Program Executive Office, PO, Ships, said in a written statement. After delivery of LHA-6, USS America, a group of changes to the ship's flight deck structure and equipment were necessary to accommodate the Joint Strike Fighter F-35B aircraft. These improvements are being incorporated into the basic build of the Tripoli. The Tripoli design will incorporate the consolidated afloat network and enterprise services, and will address fact-of-life and obsolescence instances identified throughout construction of LHA-6 and LHA-7, Navy officials said. Thus far, the Navy and Marine Corps have made progress with a series of extensive preparations on board amphibious assault ships in order to ensure that their flight decks, sensors and weapons systems can accommodate the first-ever deployment of the F-35B Joint Strike Fighter slated for 2018. The technological modifications are already complete on the USS Wasp, an operational Navy amphib. They are also operational aboard the USS America, while also being built into the USS Tripoli, Navy officials said. Navy engineers and shipbuilders have recently done extensive work on board the USS America, the lead ship in a series of 11 planned America-class big-deck amphibs. The USS America, or LHA-6, was commissioned by the Navy October of 2014 and has completed a trial period known as post-shakedown availability and gone on missions to South America to connect with key allies. The USS America underwent a series of intense modifications in order to ensure that the weapons and sensors are synchronized with the Joint Strike Fighter and that flight deck can withstand the heat of the F-35B vertical takeoffs and landings. Navy engineers installed a new heat-resistant thermally sprayed non-skid, which is designed to prevent long-term heat damage to the flight deck and underlying structure, adding intercostal structural members below landing spots 7 and 9. This reduces stress on flight deck and integrating the flight deck with support equipment, sensors, and weapons. With the added structure, these 2 landing spots will provide the capability to perform closely timed cyclic flight operations with the F-35B without overstressing the flight deck, a Navy official told Scout Warrior last year. Also, some of the modifications may involve readjusting some of the ship's antennas in order to allow for a clear flight path for the JSF. Once operational on Navy amphibs, the F-35B will conduct a wide range of missions to include support for amphibious ship-to-shore operations, ground operations, close air support, and what's called suppression of enemy air defenses. At the same time, the advanced sensor suite and computers on the Joint Strike Fighter will allow for a greater range of missions compared to traditional fighter jets. The F-35B will also be used as a C-2, command and control, limited offensive and defensive counter-air, air interdiction, assault support, escort and armed reconnaissance. Service official.ls have said sensors, combat systems, radars and weaponry on board amphibs are also being upgraded to better integrate with the F-35.